Good morning and welcome to today's Slow Flow Vinyasa. So for those of you who are not aware, there was a slight, not so slight, schedule change going forward. So every morning from now on at 7 o'clock, we're going to be doing Slow Flow Vinyasa instead of regular flow. And then for the secondary class today, we're going to be doing Yin. If you've never done Yin, it's a very slow paced cold practice. So cooling practice means we actually end up holding things for a long time. It's not about stoking heat or building strength. It's actually about releasing fascial adhesions and opening up the body, gaining flexibility and mobility. So if this is something that intrigues you, please join me at 10:30. I'm going to whip up my singing bowls and we're going to get our bodies nice and open. So I think for today's practice, we're going to work on the shoulders and the hips. So on at 10:30, we'll also be dealing with the hips and the shoulders in today's practice for the slow flow. So coming on to things in mind here when we're working with these two areas of the body, we're working directly with our root when we open up our hips. We're working with a root chakra, which is responsible for our foundation, our passion or sense of creativity. And then we're also, when we work through the chest and opening up the shoulders, we are looking at the heart chakra. So with these two things in mind, closing your eyes, finding a comfortable spot for your hands. And as you close your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, beginning to breathe, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through an open mouth. On each exhalation, relaxing the body, bringing your full awareness to the points of contact on the earth, the outer edges of the legs, the glutes, the sit bones, and allowing the base to sink into the earth, rooting deeply. Allowing the thighs and the glutes to soften, descending the sit bones further into the earth. Bring your awareness up the length of the spine as you reach through the crown of the head, bringing space in between each vertebra as you grow taller and taller. Sliding the shoulders back, aligning the shoulders with the heart, opening up the chest here. And then allowing the breath to settle back to its neutral state. And from here, we're going to take the left hand over the heart and the right hand over the belly. Noticing the warmth of the touch, the warmth that permeates from the center of the palms and the lengths of the fingers over these two areas. Bringing your awareness to the base of the left hand and noticing the heart's beat, dancing along the base of the hand. And taking a few deep breaths, filling the spaces between the lungs and the heart. And from here, bringing your full awareness to the base of the right hand, over the belly. And then bringing your breath there too. On each inhalation, pushing the belly out into the hand. Filling the belly up like a balloon. And then as you exhale, draw the navel all the way back into the spine. Taking a couple more deep breaths here. And then allowing the breath to settle back to its natural state. And finding your intention for today's practice. Guiding the hands together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. We'll begin today's fluttering the eyes open and beginning today's practice. Okay, so from here, we are going to place the hands just on the front of the feet here, the tops of the feet. And then we're going to open up the feet just like a book. And we're going to allow the legs to be nice and heavy, draping up to their sides. We're going to check to make the muscles are nice and loose and relaxed. So bring your awareness into the inner and outer thighs, the glutes. And let's take a nice big deep breath here as you exhale, softening every single one of these muscles, every fiber, every cell. Disengaging. And from here, as you exhale, you're going to come into your forward fold, relaxing the spine over the legs. Releasing the full weight of the head, allowing the whole back. Guiding your exhalation into the inner hips for 2 more breaths. And then as you inhale, walking the hands all the way back once again. And from here, we're going to extend the right leg out and tuck the left heel in. And over the right leg, and you're going to flex that foot. So you're going to press out the heel, tuck the toes in. Descend the left sit bone heavily into the earth. And then as you inhale, you're going to sweep that left arm all the way up across the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to fold all the way over towards the right side. So as you're folding over, sometimes we have a tendency to take the front of the heart towards the earth. So you're going to shift that left arm back, keeping that chest and the heart open. And from here, you can take your gaze, your 4, 3, and 1. Inhale all the way back up. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck the right heel in, descending the right hip bone deep into the earth. Inhale as you sweep the right arm across the sky. As you exhale, folding all the way over towards the left, keeping that chest open, shifting that right shoulder back, softening your gaze as you take your gaze towards the inner right arm. Noticing the sensations throughout the entire right side of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. And then from here, we're just going to cross the legs. Beautiful. All right, so now that we've opened up the hips a little bit, we're going to give a little bit of love to the arms and the shoulders. So from here, you're going to take your right hand, right over the chest. You're going to take your left hand over towards the right part of your chest here. So your fingers are going to interlace. Remember how we used to make little birds for silhouettes as kids? Exactly the same position here. So your palms are right over your chest. You're going to interlace your thumbs. And then you're going to internally rotate the hands inward so that the palms are touching, just like so. So once you have this set, you're going to graze the tips of the fingers down the chest, and then you're going to inhale to lift the hands all the way up overhead. So your arms are going to go right in line with the ears. Then from here, as you pierce the sky with the fingertips, you're going to descend the chin over the chest. Press those palms into each other for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to soften the elbows, making space for the head to come through. You're going to guide the fingertips all the way back down towards the earth, up through the chest. You're going to open up your bird. So we're going to go in the opposite. Keep your left palm exactly where it is. We're going to take the right hand. We're going to place it over the left. Interlace the fingers. Internally rotate the wrists inward, bringing the palms together. You're going to trace the fingertips down the chest, all the way across the earth, lifting them all the way up towards the sky. Bending them with the ears, and then from here, as you pierce the sky with the fingertips, you're going to descend the chin over the chest. Pressing those palms fiercely towards each other. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bending the elbows here, making space for your head to come through, sliding the fingertips down the earth, up through the chest, and we're going to open up your bird here. Nice, big, deep. As you exhale, you're going to tip the right shoulder up, and then you're going to rotate it down towards the earth. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Continue. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we're going to be coming into tabletop position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Excuse me. All right, tucking your toes under. And then we're going to be going into our cat-cows here. Inhale into cat, exhale into cow. As you're inhaling, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, give your glutes a little bit of a squeeze. As you lift the navel up into the spine, you're reaching that spine all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to release the front of the body, draping towards the earth, opening up your heart forward, and taking your gaze forward as well. Let's go through 4 more rounds here. Nice big deep breaths. You may choose to even sigh. Last round, biggest breath. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to send the heels all the way back towards the mat, lifting the hips up nice and high, downward facing dog. Taking your pinkies towards the edges of the mat, opening up your fingers nice and wide, pressing through the heels of the palms, the lengths of the fingers until the center of the palms begin to lift away from your mat. Beginning to push your hands away from you, lifting the sit bones up even a little bit higher, descending the heels of the feet closer to the earth, connecting to the earth through all four limbs, pressed evenly into your mat. Noticing a lengthening throughout the entire back side of the body, the spine, the back of the legs, allowing the head to hang loosely here, nice and heavy, lengthening the back side of the neck. From here, you can give yourself a couple of yeses and nos, relaxing that neck from side to side, front to back. You may even decide to bring a little bit of movement here, pedaling out your knees, pedaling out your heels. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so from here, we're going to soften the knees, bring the navel back into the spine, take your gaze up towards the front of your mat. On your inhalation, you're going to walk or hop towards the front of your mat, flat back. Lift and lengthen the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, guiding the shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, pull the navel back into the spine, softening the knees, coming into your forward fold. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take the hands over the feet. You're going to bend your knees enough so that you can do this. As you inhale, you're going to slide your hands just past the knee onto the thighs. So all of a sudden here, we're going to keep our seat back, and we're all of a sudden back into cow pose. So we're going to be doing another 4 rounds of cat-cow here. So right now, the arms are drawn in towards the trunk, the elbows are bent, gaze is forward, chest is nice and open, and the tailbone is sticking out, just like in cow. So let's inhale to cat. Tuck the tailbone under, pull the navel back, tuck the chin into the chest. And we're going to exhale, stick that tailbone back and open up the chest. All right, let's do 3 more rounds. Inhale, tuck. Exhale out. 2 more. Last breath. Squeeze those glutes. Open up the back body. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to press through the feet. Sweep the arms wide. Inhale to rise. Hasta. Keep the hips stacked over the ankles. Open the elbows up nice and wide. Shift your gaze and your heart up towards the sun. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Okay, so before we start with our 3 sun salutations that we usually do, we're going to do something that we haven't done in a really long time. We're going to get super bouncy with a big, big breath. So I like to call it bouncy breath because there really isn't a name for it. So if you have any inhibitions, toss them out the window right now. All right? Big breath, big movement. So what we're going to do is essentially we're going to be coming in and out of like a rag doll. So really loose arms, get lots of bounce in through the hips, the knees, and the ankles, and think big breath. As you swing up, and big exhalations as you come all the way down. Keep going. Swinging those arms about. Nice and loose. Big breath. For 3, 2, shake it out. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Flip the palms forward. Exhale, elbows wide. Cactus, opening up the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms sweep wide. Pivot from the hips. Lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, plant the hands firmly on the ground and step back into your plank. From here, empty lungs, hug the arms and the navel in, reaching through the crown of the head. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Reaching through the crown of the head, keeping that chest nice and open. As you exhale, send the sit bones all the way back, flipping the feet back under into your downward facing. All right, taking about 3 of the deepest breaths that you can take here. Big breath, opening up those lungs in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. At the base of that last exhalation, bending the knees to gaze to the front. Inhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Flip the palms forward. Exhale, cactus pose, opening up the elbows wide, opening up the chest and the heart to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Flat back. Exhale, press the hands back down to the mat. Step or hop back, plank. Slowly lowering down as you hug the arms and the navel in. Untucking the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three deep breaths here. Last breath. Knees bend, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Inhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, press through the feet, rise. Flip the palms forward. Exhale, open wide, cactus pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart, forward fold. Last sun salutation A. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down nice and slowly with control all the way. Untucking the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last breath. Knees bend, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Inhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Pressing to the feet. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Flip the palms, exhale, cactus pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. From here, as you exhale, we're going to plant the hands. You're going to then step the left foot all the way back. And then we're going to sweep the right arm inside the right leg. And then you're going to heel toe that right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Beautiful. And you're going to descend the left knee, untuck the left toes. From here, you're going to pivot the right toes outward, just off your mat. You're going to notice that that knee is going to drape out. So you're going to allow that leg to drape out. So we're going to be coming into lizard pose. And from here, you can descend as low as you can, as long as you want to, rather. So you can either start bending your elbows here, getting a little bit more openness through that right hip, or you can descend your forearms all the way down as well. So whichever feels the best for your body today. If that back knee ever tends to be a little bit of a challenge for you or brings you any sort of discomfort, you can always readjust the back knee by tucking the toes under, press the heel back, and then releasing the knee back down to the ground. If that's still pressure for you, like it was just there for myself, you can keep the toes tucked under to alleviate some of the pressure off that knee. All right, let's take about 2 more deep breaths here in through that right hip. For 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Let's bend that left knee, point the left toes. If your forearms are down to the ground, you're going to shift your hands back underneath the shoulders. Then you're going to inhale, sweep that right arm all the way back to catch the left foot. You're going to bring that heel closer towards the sit bone. From here, you can even take your gaze past the right shoulder. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Releasing that left leg back down to the ground, keeping the toes tucked under. We're going to heel toe the right foot back in, placing the hands firmly on the ground. Press back through the left heel, step the right foot back, plank, flowing through Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 big breath in downward facing dog. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. Knees bend, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Inhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat, flat back. And then exhale here to forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, touch the sky, Hastasana. Flip the palms forward, exhale, cactus pose. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, step the right foot all the way back. Beautiful. We're going to sweep that left arm inside the left leg, heel toe the left foot all the way towards the edge of the mat, descending the right knee. And from here, you have the choice of untucking the toes or to keep them tucked. You're going to flip the left toes outward at a 45-degree angle. And then you're going to allow that knee to drape open as you slowly either bend at your elbows to bring a little bit more weight, opening up that hip, or you can come right on top of your forearms here. Steadying your gaze, softening the facial muscles as you allow the hips to sink down into the ground, guiding your breath in through that left hip. 4, 4. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bending that right knee enough so that you're bringing the heel closer towards the sit bones. Hands come back underneath the shoulders, sweeping the left arm all the way back to catch the right, the left shoulder. For 3, 2, and 1. Sweeping that left arm all the way back, releasing the right foot back down to the ground. We're going to heel toe that left foot back in. Tuck the right toes under, send the right heel back, step the left foot back plank, flowing through Vinyasa. Excellent. All right. Let's take 3 deep breaths in downward facing dog. Last breath. And then instead of moving forward, we're going to move from downward facing dog into our next set. So at the base of your exhalation, we're going to inhale right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, curl the spine. Inhale, right foot steps forward. And then on your exhalation here, you're going to pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. You're going to then pull the navel back into the spine. You're going to windmill the arms all the way up into warrior 2. Arms are parallel to the earth. Tailbone is facing the ground as you reach the crown of the head, lengthening the spine. The hips are fully in line with each other, almost like you're in between a pane of glass here. Nice straight line. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Right knee is over the ankle. And then from here, we're going to bring a little bit of movement into our warrior 2. On your inhalation, you're going to flip the palms up. You're going to straighten that right leg as you take the palms towards each other, right overhead. As you exhale, flip the palms back down, coming into your warrior 2. Continue to shift in and out of this pose. Inhale to come up. Exhale to descend. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. We're going to flip that right palm up towards the sky. We're going to sweep that left arm all the way behind the back body towards the right hip. On your inhalation, you're going to trace the sky through the right fingertips all the way up. And then as you exhale, you're going to open up the right side of the body as you shift that right arm all the way back. Keeping your gaze soft, looking up towards the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, you're going to windmill the arms all the way back down. As you pivot the back foot, step the right foot back plank. Vinyasa. Lowering down from plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one big deep breath here. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, curling the spine. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Beautiful. Exhale, pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat. Navel to spine. Inhale, windmill the arms all the way up. Warrior two. Pressing the feet fiercely away from each other. Stacking the shoulders over the hips. Reaching to the back and to the front simultaneously through the arms. Keeping your gaze soft past the left fingertips. Beautiful. All right, starting to bring a little bit of movement in through here. In 3, 2, and 1. Flip the palms up to the sky. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. 4, 3, 2, last one. Flip the left palm up to the sky. Sweep the right arm all the way back, reaching towards the left hip. As you inhale, tracing the left fingertips across the sky. And exhale to lean back. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, windmill the arms down as you pivot the back foot. Step the left foot back, plank, Vinyasa. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're going to bend at the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Inhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, cactus pose. Flip the palms, elbows wide. Inhale, up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Hands through heart center. Beautiful. Okay. So from here, we're going to open up the feet slightly wider than, hip width distance apart. In the spirit of breath and bounciness, we're going to be going in through the breath of joy. So if you've never done this with me before, side effects are sometimes you might break out laughing. You definitely might smile. And the sense of joy might sweep through your body. So from here, it's breath and movement. So breath is you're inhaling fiercely 3 times. Kind of like you have your face stuck in a big bouquet of flowers, and then 1 big deep exhalation through the mouth. All right, and then you're going to move as you're breathing. So you're going to inhale, sweep the hands forward. Inhale, sweep the hands to the side. Inhale, sweep back forward. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way back, and you're going to inhale back through center and continue. All right, 3, 2, 1. Two more. Last one. Inhale up. As you exhale, flip the palms wide, sweep wide, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And then as you exhale here, you're going to take the hands towards the chest. Anjali Mudra, prayer position. You're going to bend the knees and start to descend the sit bones down. So if your sit bones don't come right down to the ground, or if your heels begin to lift, that's okay. Stay exactly where you're comfortable and then work with that, and then gently start to sink yourself down. So wherever you are today, make your appropriate adjustments. P.S. If you ever wanted to get deeper into the squat, I always find that props to be very useful. So even if you have a bolster or a few pillows resting underneath your sit bones, if you're a little bit higher off the ground, it actually starts to release all the muscles surrounding the hip areas and actually gives the body permission to open up a little bit deeper. So I always find that a little bit helpful for me. So from here, you can start to rock from side to side just for a couple of breaths, and then we're going to do that 2 more times. For 3, 2, and 1. Sliding back into center. We're going to open up the palms nice and wide. Inhale, sweep up. Flip the palms away from each other. Exhale, sweep wide. Hinge from the hips. Lead with the heart. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to heart, sit bones to the earth. So the other thing that you can do as well, if you find that your heels are lifting, you can roll the back of your mat to fill in that space as well, creating a little bit more stability into your squat. All right, so for this one, we're going to start squeezing the legs into the arms. You're going to push the arms out into the legs, pressing into the palms of the hands and legs to the fingers. Slide the shoulders back, keep the heart nice and open. Reach to the crown of the head for 3, 2, and 1. Open arms, inhale to rise. All right, we're doing this one more time. Exhale, sweep wide, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the heart, sit bones to the earth. Last round. Beautiful. Nice and tall spine hanging out here for the count of 5, reaching through the crown, shoulders are back, chest is open, pressing through the feet, squeezing the legs in, pushing the arms out, finding integrity throughout the whole body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, we're going to inhale, arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise. Excellent. And hands come all the way back down. Let's come back towards the front of your mat if you're not there already. We're going to inhale, sweep up, touch the sky. Hinge from the hips, lead with the heart. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. We're going to do something a little bit different here instead of vinyasa. So once you come back into your plank, we're going to descend the knees, untuck the toes, and then very gently lower yourself all the way down. Try to go as slow as you can, strengthening those shoulders, softening the elbows. And then once you come all the way back down, we're going to take the arms behind the back body, interlace the fingers, pressing to the tops of the feet enough so that the knees begin to lift away from your mat. On your inhalation, you're going to push the arms all the way back, press it back as you open up your heart, lifting your chest off the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You're going to descend the heart back down to the ground, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to slide the sit bones back into child's pose. One breath in child's pose, and then we're going to open up the space between the shoulders. So we're going to do a different version of thread the needle. We're usually used to hearing thread the needle while we're on our backs, and we're actually guiding the legs in. This time we're going to thread the needle to open up the shoulders. So on the next inhalation, Let's come back into tabletop position. So for stability here, I find that everyone's body is a little bit different. You can either keep both toes untucked, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, or you can tuck the toes under. So from here, you're going to make sure that the wrists are stacked neatly underneath the shoulders. We are going to inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to thread the needle. Guide that arm behind the right arm. You're going to come down onto the shoulder here. And then if you want to, you can start to slide your right arm forward. Guiding your breath into the space between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. All right, let's take one last deep breath here. Sliding the right hand in front of the face. Inhale to rise. And exhale, taking that left hand back down to the ground. Inhale, right arm to the sky, twisting the spine. And exhale to thread the needle, sliding that arm right underneath the left, coming onto your shoulder, and walking that left hand all the way forward. Guiding your breath through the space between the shoulder blades. For 3, 2, and 1. Sliding the left hand back underneath the face. Inhale to press up. And then from here, we're going to exhale, untuck the toes, sit bones back with the crown up to the sky. So nice straight spine here. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a twist. So fun thing about twists, you don't have to actually touch the ground depending on the length of your arms or just the structure of your body. So if this is not available for you, and notice that actually even when I reach back, sometimes the spine can come into a little bit of an extension. So, excuse me, pollen, my nose. All right, so from here, we're going to inhale, arms up, all the way up. As you exhale, you're going to pull the navel back into the spine, and then you're going to twist over towards the right side. So your left arm can go anywhere on the outskirts of that right leg, and you can sweep the right arm behind the body towards the left hip, and then take your gaze past the right arm. One last breath. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Before we switch sides, we're going to open up the shoulders, flip the palms away from each other, exhale, sweep back wide. Flip the palms up, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Last breath. Inhale, center. Flip the palms, exhale, sweep back wide. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Perfect. From here, we're going to tip the left hip down, swing the arms, swing the legs towards the front. Perfect. So from here, we're going to take our hands back, fingers pointing away. We're going to open up the feet, wider than hip width distance, point the toes, and switch the knees from side to side. Three, two, and one. Excellent. All right, let's scooch ourselves so that our sit bones are at the center of the mat. And from here, we're going to relax the length of the spine down all the way. We're going to bring a little bit more awareness to the base of the spine and the back body into bridge position. So we're going to take arms alongside the body, pressing through the feet, pressing through the arms. Inhale, lift the hips up nice and high. We're going to hold this bridge for a few breaths, bringing the navel back into the spine, lifting the heart closer towards the chin. Draw the inner thighs towards each other, press through the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, roll that spine all the way down to the ground, and we're going to tuck the knees into the chest. Couple more breaths here. And we'll do that one more time. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to bring a little bit of movement in through the shoulders. So as you inhale, you're going to reach the arms all the way back, pressing the back of the hands into the mat. And on each exhalation, we're going to bring the arms back alongside the body. So we're going to do that for 3 rounds. Just scooch myself down. All right. Inhale, bridge. Press the back of the hands into the mat. Push the feet into the mat. Beautiful. Exhale, roll that spine down. Arms come back alongside the body. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, down. All right, guys, last one. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Okay, so you have a couple of different options here. You can either tuck the knees into the chest. You can go into shoulder stand if that's in your practice. You can go to plow if that's within your practice. I'm going to be going into plow, so you can do that with me if you want to. Or you can do any other position that you would like to in order to release the body to come back into Shavasana. The other suggestion I was going to make is happy baby, because everyone loves a happy baby. All right, so for those of you who want to do plow with me today, we're going to take the knees back into the chest, arms alongside the body. You're going to open up your fingers nice and wide for stability. From here, as you inhale, you're going to point the toes up towards the sky, push through the hands, pull the navel back, and you're going to slide the legs all the way back. For 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees and slowly rolling that spine all the way back down to the mat. And we're going to slide the feet all the way forward. Wiggling our spine, our shoulders and our hips out. And then taking a big deep breath as you release the body into Shavasana, corpse pose. Taking a few deep breaths, sinking into the ground. Bending the knees, rolling over towards the right side of the body. Planting the left hand on the earth in front of the chest. Taking a moment in gratitude for your practice today. Modifying or adjusting any posture that you needed to today. Honoring your body at all times. And then rising up to a seated position to close today's practice with a short mantra. So today's mantra is going to be the Asatoma mantra. And its translation is, lead me from the unreal to the real, from the darkness to the light, from the illusion of death to immortality, guiding the palms together in front of the heart. Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotri Kamaha Prityorma Pritam Gamaya Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotri Kamaha Prityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotri Kamaha Prityorma Mritam Gamaya. Let us close today's practice with a sound of Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi, which means peace, peace, peace. Let us inhale now. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May every cell within your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Namaste. I hope that you all enjoyed today's practice. And if you wanted to stretch it out, give yourself a little bit of a relaxing self-love hour of yin, come to your mat at 10:30, and we're going to be using 3 props as usual. So we're going to be doing a pillow, a large blanket, and large towel and a small blanket. And we're going to be using these singing bowls. And if not, hey guys, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Please remember that there are no classes on Wednesday, so that is another change. And as of Thursday, we're going to be starting our Pilates Fusion on the mind-body application through the Yoga Sanctuary. So if you wanted to spice it for life a little bit, all of the Pilates Fusion classes will be held there. And if you're enjoying these slower paced therapeutic classes, definitely join us every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for 7 o'clock slow flow vinyasa, and then at 10:30. So on Thursday, we are going to be doing our hatha level 1-2 split. And Friday, exciting news, restorative at 10:30. All right. So have a super fantastic day. Many blessings to you all. Namaste.